Now, the Ghana National Association of Teachers is asking heads of schools across the country, as well as district directors of education, to cut the pretense and paint the exact picture existing in schools implementing government's flagship free teachers policy. The association wants them to speak in order to power pressure on managers of the education sector to act to save it from collapse. Speaking at the 6th Quadrennial Delegates Conference of GNAT at the Asin South District, the Central Regional Chairman, Dr. Isaac Owusu, intimated that the schools are a ticking time bomb waiting to explode. Richard Chukwunyako has more in the following report.
The Ghana National Association of Teachers says it's about time heads of the country's schools and directors of education began speaking for the true pictures of the schools in the country to be known. According to the association, the heads of schools and the district directors of education in the country have pretended for so long, and their silence and pretense may lead to the collapse of Ghana's education system. Central Regional Chairman of GNAT, Dr. Isaac Owusu, says teachers and students continue to suffer in silence and bear the brunt of the mess that has been created. He wants such silences broken to pile pressure on the managers of the educational system to fix the problems.
It is not the duty of GNAT to produce textbooks. It is not the duty of GNAT to produce infrastructure, working materials. That is not our core mandate. But today, we have our leaders of this country telling us, yes, not do something, including our own members. When we have left the employer, staying somewhere. Teachers are sick and tired of the austerity measures being meted out to us. You see, we cannot remain silent when all of us here, including, it's unfortunate, our directors, are aware that all is not well. But we are pretending to presume that, oh, we shall overcome. All is not well. We have to admit. You see, if you have an education director who is not being given allowance, but at assembly, we have other equally head of departments that when it comes to, in terms of qualification, the education director is far ahead of those head of departments. But they are enjoying allowances. But the director is not even getting a fuel. And we want to pretend. We cannot pretend. If the director is not getting allowance, how much more the CISO? If all is not well in GES, we are asking managers of education of this country that fix it so that we'll all be free.
Asin South Chairman of GNAT and a member of the National Council of GNAT, Roxanne Boateng, says teachers are being treated unfairly as government has failed to upgrade those that have gone for further studies.
The key problem, in our view, has to do with upgrading for teachers. Teachers who have pursued their first degree after completing their diploma and they have gone for further studies, obtained their BEd certificates. Some have been told that they have to wait for 7 years before they are upgraded. In fact, we have over the years highlighted this issue over and over again. Reforms have been introduced and we need training on same. We expect that teachers are trained and all the necessary resources, textbooks, curriculum and all of that are provided for us so that we're able to deliver the expectation of the originators of that reforms. So for us, we'll be very happy if these issues are addressed.
Pro-Vice Chancellor of the University of Cape Coast, Professor Dora Francisca Edubuando, called on GNAT to sit down with the employer to address the challenges militating against the sector.
There are many issues confronting teachers and the association now. I knew it before I came here, and the chairman also said it, that teachers who pursue further studies are not upgraded by Ghana Education Service promptly. I am tended to believe that that has been resolved because I do not hear that song these days. But if it is the current situation after so many years, then it is worrisome.
The teachers want an immediate fixing of the challenges bedeviling the education sector to save it from further collapse. Richard Chukwunyako, Joy News, Cape Coast.